Hello, everybody. All right, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to look at a quadratic function that's written in standard form on Desmos and figure out the vertex as well as the axis of symmetry. All right, let's look at this first example. It says f of x equals 2x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now remember, f of x is the same thing as y, and I'm saying that because when we go into Desmos, you're going to type in y equals and then type in the function. All right, so you're going to go to desmos.com, click on that graphing calculator button, and then if your keyboard doesn't already pop up, click on that little keyboard icon on the bottom left, and it will pop up, and then you're going to start typing in that first box. Now remember, like I said, instead of typing in f of x, you are going to press the button that says y first, and then you're going to press the equal sign and type in the function like so. All right, now looking at this graph, remember your vertex is either the highest point or the lowest point of your parabola. In this particular one, I have a point down here, which will be considered my lowest point, and that's where my vertex is. If you put your cursor on top of that point, it should give you the ordered pair, or you can just look at it and see it's at -1, -1. It will not tell you the axis of symmetry. So what you're going to have to do is try to visualize an imaginary dotted line that goes through your vertex. So if I was to draw a dotted line that will go straight through where my vertex is, it will look like that. Now, that dotted line crossed over the x-axis at the point -1. So that's where my axis of symmetry is, -1. So let's go back and write this stuff down. My vertex is at -1, -1, and your axis of symmetry is going to be x equals -1. Now, always remember that if you don't want to draw dotted lines straight through your vertex, your axis of symmetry is always going to be whatever your x value is in your vertex. All right? And just like what we saw in the graph, our vertex was at the bottom. So since it was at the bottom, this parabola has a minimum. All right, let's do another example. All right, now this function right here, if you type it into Desmos, you will see that the vertex is up here at the top. And then if you put your cursor on top of it, it will give you the order pair 2, 7. So my vertex is going to be 2, 7. And even though I didn't write it already before, that means I'm going to have a maximum because it was up top. My axis of symmetry, remember, it's whatever that x value is in your vertex. So that means my axis of symmetry is going to be x equals 2. And that's it.